Today we're going to be celebrating the Elimination Chamber by pitting two friends turned foes against each other in every WWE game that they appear in. We're going to be playing WWE 2K16 all the way through to WWE 2K24, putting Sami Zayn against Kevin Owens in various match types to see who would win in every WWE game. Welcome to WWE 2K16. We've missed Sami Zayn's entrance because of, tech issues, but this is the first game that Sami Zayn appears in. No, it isn't. I'm talking complete lies. This is actually the first game that Kevin Owens appears in. I think Sami Zayn was in a game beforehand. I could be completely wrong. In fact, I probably should have done I don't know why I've not done my research. How about we just say this is the first game they both appear in, which is true. Factually, this is the first game that they both appear in. This probably is the first game that they both appear in collectively and individually. But either way, Kevin Owens making his way to the ring for the first fight in this tournament, I guess. So if you've seen the Cody Rhodes, it was Kevin Owens Cody Rhodes video, then you know that I am not playing the game. That is hands-free. So we're going to see how the AI does against each other in this specific case. So here we got Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. I think it was appropriate to put it in NXT, right? Considering that they're both new at this point. New being subjective because, Sami Zayn obviously world toured as some generic wrestler. Can't remember who though. In fact, something gives me the idea that these two have actually faced each other quite a lot. for no particular reason. I just have a feeling that they face each other in other wrestling promotions. Anyway, we are seeing a slow-paced match here. They have taken it outside. I don't know why you can't hear the referee. I'm guessing the referee's count is tied to the commentator's voice or the ring announcer. Not sure why that's happened, but anyway, we can't actually hear the refs count, so I don't know where they're at. This could be a double count out. That'd be very disappointing if the first match in this was a double count out. Kevin Owens getting back in the ring. What number are we at? I think we're at 6. Sami Zayn able to get back into the ring though. Met with some resistance already. Oh man, they're just trading blows at this point. This is before trading blows was even a thing in the 2K games. Now if you've seen the 2K16 video for the Cody Rhodes Kevin Owens video, you would have saw potentially a 5-star classic between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. God, the two names just don't mix together in my brain. Sorry, it wasn't Cody Rhodes, it was actually Stardust. But who would have thought that Kevin Owens and Stardust would have put on like a 5-star classic in 2K16, but that happened, and I'm kind of low-key worried that we're getting the same thing here. For the eagle-eyed, you'll have noticed that this arena is actually not the traditional NXT arena. I mean, it is, but it is the NXT Arrival arena. If you don't know what NXT Arrival is, it was their first official PLE, pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it. It was on the WWE Network. I actually think it was the day the WWE Network launched, if I'm not mistaken. I could be entirely wrong about that, but I always thought NXT Arrival was a really cool idea. I wasn't able to watch it, unfortunately, because the WWE Network was not available at that time in the UK because of Sky Sports. It was a big thing in the UK at the time, actually. The Sky Sports having the unique or the exclusive rights to WWE, so they were not able to work out a deal to have the WWE Network launch in the UK. Anyway, talking about real life, Blue Thunder Bomb to Kevin Owens in 2K16, but only able to get a 2 count. Unfortunately, not enough to take out Kevin Owens in this case. Kevin going for, a big gut buster. Oh, and a squash as well. It's actually crazy that Kevin Owens' model really hasn't changed that. Not even just model, his look in general has never really. Oh, is this going to be the? Oh yes, this is the oh my god moment, or the OMG moment. Sami goes through the turnbuckle into the swinging DDT. What an amazing move. It's made it into the game. I'm amazed that the CPU actually did that. That's wild. You probably can't hear it, but the crowd is chanting, "This is awesome." They are correct. Although Sami didn't really capitalize off of that spinning DDT, and instead he went on more offense to Kevin Owens. which could end up being a pretty large mistake here. So I can't remember how OMGs are pulled off. I would have thought they were with finishers, unless that is a finisher, but I feel like it's an OMG moment because I feel like there was like a big deal about it at the time. There was like a whole bunch of stuff added to the game as OMG moments. Honestly, 2K, bring them back. Like, they were fun. Maybe don't have it tied to a finisher resource, have it tied to like a signature or something, but they were really fun. I know you can still do them, or you can still do some of them if you meet the criteria. Like, I think you can still do the running drop kick as Roman Reigns, and you can still break the barricade, but it's not like a animation. It's just if you do a move near the barricade, it tends to break. This would be very disappointing if Sami loses here. Okay, just getting the shoulder up. And yes, of course, the most obvious OMG moment that's still in the game is if two super heavyweights go to the top rope and do a strong grapple, you can break the ring. So yes, that is still in the game. Obviously, we don't have our hands on 2K25 yet, so I'm not sure if it's still in the game, but as of 2K24, that is still a thing. Kevin kicking Sami against the ropes into a pop-up powerbomb. Sami pretty close to the ropes, but I think this might be it for him. Oh, and Sami kicking out. Who would have? That fortitude of that generic wrestler. There's something about 2K16 that gives off that little like 5-star Meltzer sparkle, right? For some reason, 2K16 seems to be giving us, or rather 2K16 is the gift that keeps on giving apparently. It keeps giving us these classic matches at the start of these little tournament videos that we do. The crowd firmly in Sami Zayn's corner as they chant for him. Although, unfortunately for him, Kevin is on the offense and looks to stay that way. Oh, another... Oh, I think he was going for that Blue Thunder bomb there, but Kevin able to roll his... or push his weight over into that kind of splash. And now he's squeezing Sami's head. What the fuck is that move? What? Sami, you better kick out of that. Thank God, because I was not ending the match like that. Kevin honestly having... Oh, this could be dead center of the ring as well. Pop-up powerbomb to the middle of the ring. Sami is out. Call it 2. Call it 3. Kevin Owens picked up the win. Hey, look, man, it was a hard-fought match. Sami almost beating Kevin a few times, but unable to get that second Blue Thunder bomb, which I think actually put him out in the end. 2 pop-up powerbombs later, Kevin Owens comes out victorious in the first match of this tournament in 2K16. Next up, we are moving to 2K17. Welcome to WWE 2K17, where we are going to be putting Kevin Owens against Sami Zayn in a Hell in a Cell match. Now, Kevin may have come out on top in the 2K16 singles match, but how will they fare in the 2K17 Hell in a Cell match? Now, you're probably thinking, oh, a Hell in a Cell match is weird for 2K17, right? Yes, however, they actually did group together in the main event of Hell in a Cell, because I think it was Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon? I don't know, I read it on Wikipedia. I was just looking for what match to do in 2K17, and it said Hell in a Cell 2017 formed a group by screwing over Shane McMahon, and I was like, yes, that'll do. So the cage is being lowered. Friends turned foes fight once more in WWE 2K17 with a, oh my god, an amazing like sunset flip code red situation. Oh wow, this game has like an actual crowd chant for the two of them. This is the first game to feature the LED board on the ring skirt as well. I didn't see that in 2K16. I think it might be in 16 to be fair, but I've said this in the other videos. I find it so interesting to go between all these games in order and just see like the graphical difference in them. It's insane. You know, I didn't realize this when I put the match together for 2K16, but they actually did main event an NXT show together, NXT R Evolution. So I could be chatting complete shit, so please keep me right. But I'm pretty sure that Kevin Owens had a match at TakeOver Evolution, and maybe it wasn't called Evolution. Anyway, there was a TakeOver that had Kevin Owens against CJ Parker, where Kevin broke his nose. And then I think Sami was fighting Neville in the main event, and then as Kevin came out to celebrate with Sami, he powerbombed him against the apron. as friends do, you know. And then it led to their match at Our Evolution, or yeah, Our Evolution. I don't know, I can't remember. But either way, Google said that they had main evented a takeover, and that's the only storyline that I can remember the two of them participating in NXT. Kevin Owens taking off the corner pad, but Sami reversing, throwing Kevin into the corner post, or the exposed turnbuckle bolt. I don't know what to call that. Oh, Kevin returning the favor though, throwing Sami right into that exposed turnbuckle pad. Or no pads, just exposed turnbuckle. Kevin again doing it. Jesus. Oh my god, a third one. What is Kevin doing? Guys, I swear this is the AI. I'm not doing it. No one's controlling this. Penta driver. No, not the Penta finisher. I don't know what that's called, but not the Penta driver. But dropping Sami on Owens' knee. Oh, fish hoop suplex, or fisherman suplex, but not enough. Kevin throwing Sami up for the pop-up powerbomb, going for that quick win. 2 and 3. Wow. Okay. Compared to 2K16, so much quicker. I swear to God, that's on legend difficulty, normal settings, but there we are. Kevin Owens putting Sami Zayn away for a quick win in WWE 2K17. Kevin with the advantage now, having won in both 2K16 and 17. But the question is now, how will he fare in 2K18? Welcome to 2K18 and Mr. America, Captain USA over here, Kevin Owens. I can't remember the shtick he was going for at this time, but he was the United States champion, so all that, you know, branding was of the time, and it was pretty good stuff, to be honest. And although we're at WrestleMania and Kevin did face Chris Jericho in potentially Vince McMahon's most hated match of all time, we are experiencing Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens at this WrestleMania in a tables match. I don't know why the music's not playing, by the way, but whatever. I did turn down the... No, I didn't turn the music. I don't know why the music's not playing. I turned down commentators and ring announcers, but it should be working. Anyway, the crowd already split between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in this WrestleMania table match, no less. I thought, you know what? I don't know how often we're going to see this WrestleMania stage, and it is, in fact, probably one of the best... I don't know why I said probably. It is, in fact, the best WrestleMania stage of all time. This roller coaster theme that they had for this WrestleMania was wild. Although the Undertaker Roman match wasn't very good, so we probably could have done without that. I was literally about to say that Sami has everything to fight for in this match, but he was just walking against the turnbuckle pad because he is incapable of claiming turnbuckles, apparently. Sami obviously getting like war flashbacks from the turnbuckle corner because of what happened in the 2K17 Hell in a Cell match. As you just saw, Kevin took off the turnbuckle pad, threw Sami into the corner like 5 times, and then went on to win the match. It's actually crazy. I've not been checking the overalls, but I find it insane that Kevin has consistently won every match. You can already see the seams in this table. It just can't wait to break. Although, because of the physics applied to this game, I think any move or reversal could actually break the table. So really, all Sami needs is just one big reversal. I don't know if it's like... It might be limited to health. I don't know. Maybe this was like too quick. I mean, the 2K17 Hell in a Cell match, I really thought that was going to go longer. Oh, Kevin into the table. Sami. Oh, Sami with the first win. A double underhook suplex? German suplex? I don't know what to call it. That double underhook, German suplex through the table. Honestly, that's an insane spot. Sami fired up after his first win in this tournament. Although Kevin is still up 1, we've got many more games to go. Let's see who comes out on top in 2K19. So we've gone overseas for this particular show. Welcome to the Japan Dome for 2K19, where we are experiencing Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn in a ladder match. I have just realized I have not edited the sound options for this game, so there's going to be commentary and ring announcers. Very annoying. But can Sami Zayn... Oh, is this his heel entrance? I didn't realize he was a heel at this point. Anyway, can Sami Zayn even up the odds in this ladder match? It's a tough one. Ladder matches are notoriously hard in these 2K games, so let's see if Sami can even up. So welcome to the Totally Not Tokyo Dome. God, I had to like turn down my game audio there. It's going to be very distracting talking over Michael Cole. Oh my god, I think 2K19 might be the first game to have Byron Saxton as commentator, and I cannot believe that 5 years later he's still in the game. Sami trying to go for the quick win. You know, he learned in 2K17 that, you know, the quick win, it works, right? Kevin, as we all saw, Kevin took off the corner pad and just threw Sami Zayn repeatedly into the corner. Sami learning from that approach and just saying, screw it, it's a ladder match, I'm going to climb it and take the briefcase and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Oh, Kevin stopping Sami with an eye rake and a punch. Now the Zoomer's going to go at it. Great job, cameraman, for keeping the briefcase in shot for these two fighting. These two warriors of the ring, of course. Wow, this is like a trading blows, fight forever on top of the ladder. Do you know this game actually has chain wrestling as well? But because we keep doing these special matches, oh, we're not able to see the chain wrestling. Kevin thrown off the ladder and rolling outside for a reprieve. Sami trying to unhook that briefcase. Oh, but not able to in time. Kevin climbing up the ladder once more. And instantly falling down. I think Sami might have this already. I picked a ladder match thinking this would be a slightly longer match, but I think Sami's just going to take it here. If Sami is able to unhook that briefcase, which he's done, I'm trying to put on longer matches. I mean, I'm not playing the game, I'm just letting the AI do it, but Sami Zayn able, there's not even any highlights to show, to be honest. Sami Zayn taking the quick approach and winning the ladder match in the most boring way possible and almost derailing the video. But he has evened up the odds now. In 2K19, Sami takes the win, which means it's now anyone's game. Oh, I just realized we're moving on to 2K20. Nobody wants that. So we have moved from Japan all the way to Melbourne, Australia, to the Super Showdown, where Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will go at it one-on-one in a steel cage match. Now you're probably thinking, steel cage match, really weird. I've already done this bit, but yeah, cage match, really weird. Yes, there's no storyline reason for it. I just don't want the game to crash, so I figured a cage match, they can't leave the ring. That's like the best way to have the game not crash. And here comes the winner of the 2K18 and 19 table and ladder match. Sami Zayn going against Kevin Owens in a steel cage match. I freely admit that intro to Sami Zayn was probably like the worst thing ever, but I mean, we're 4 games deep, right? This is the 5th game. How many intros do you think I have? Alright, as I said in the intro, cage match is just the safest option here, right? There's only so many things they can do. You can't be breaking the game. Last time I played 2K20, it did actually crash. During the Elimination Chamber video, which has not gone out yet. Spoiler, 2K20 crashed on me. So that's great. It did also occur to me while selecting this arena that maybe I should have been doing all these matches in the Elimination Chamber arena. That's what I did for the other Cody video where I did it all in Royal Rumble venues, but for some reason my brain didn't click that this is an Elimination Chamber video, so I've just been picking random arenas. I hope that's okay. Round about this time in particular, and even now, all the stage designs are the same, so the only difference is graphics, and they're always the same anyway, so I don't know. Maybe you guys appreciate a change in arenas. And I really like the Super Showdown arena in this game, actually. I think it looks really, really cool. And it's different, you know, I appreciate arenas that look different, and if there's one thing that 2K doesn't do on the yearly, it's make arenas that look different, so I appreciate some uniqueality. I don't think that's a word. Uniqueness, that's a much realer word. Sami Zayn attempting to climb the cage, but it's still too early in the match. I've been ranting and raving about stupid shit, but Sami actually trying to win the match. I mean, if experience is anything, Sami has gotten his 2 wins within just a couple of minutes of the match starting. I think Kevin has to bounce back here. I mean, it depends on who you want to win. I mean, obviously, you drop in the comments down below who you're wanting to win this tournament. Oh, blood for the first time in this tournament. Kevin with the DDT reversal busting open Sami Zayn, and we're seeing blood in this steel cage match. Sami just trying to escape in any possible fucking way he can. God forbid I actually try and put on an entertaining video for the masses. No, Sami's just like, fuck this. This tournament is way more important than any, you know, entertaining video. Kevin gets it though. Kevin gets it. Make him bleed. Oh, he's going for the... I mean, fair enough. He's been doing a lot of offense. Also funny seeing PC controls, considering this is all set up on a controller. I guess it's decided that it's keyboard people fighting each other. Keyboard warriors, as it were. Kevin, the closest to escaping here, but Sami stopping him at the top. Oh, I thought the game froze there for a second. Sami stopping Kevin again. Are we just going to do this like 3 times? Cool, cool, everyone. Just go be free. Oh no, Sami grabbing Kevin, pulling him down. That's a very slow animation, isn't it? God, I should not have picked the cage match. I don't. There's only so many matches. The one thing I have. Wait, they're both climbing at the same time? I didn't realize that was possible. The one thing I've realized doing these videos is that there is not much match variation when it comes to these 2K games. Oh, trading blows on top of the cage, rather. Sami pushing Kevin off of the cage, getting a repeat of the ladder match. Honestly, this could be it for Sami. If Sami can... Shame we can see the bar, but if Sami can... He's done it. This was supposed to last longer. I cannot put on a... I mean, that's fine. That's a lot of games to get through, and this video would be super long without it, but... I mean... there's like 8 games on the list. I thought we were gonna take... Sami Zayn escapes the cage in the most unexciting cage match of all time. This is not going at all how I thought it would. 2K16 giving us the most exciting match of the tournament so far, but that puts Sami 1 over Kevin Owens. At least 2K20 hasn't crashed on us as we move on to 2K22. And wait, Kevin's outside the ring? Welcome to the actual Elimination Chamber venue this time, although by way of the Thunderdome. Yes, this is the Thunderdome with the crowd arena. I thought the crowd would be a bit more visually interesting than video boards, but this is Kevin Owens entering the Thunderdome. Now you're going to be watching Sami Zayn's entrance here and thinking, there's no furniture around the ring, there's no tables, there's no ladders, there's no cage. So what kind of match is this? Well, Sami Zayn, crying conspiracy the whole time, has been enlisted into an Extreme Rules match here in 2K22. So this is the first game where you can start to see Sami's hair coming out, his beard growing. We're in full swing of conspiracy theory stuff here in the middle of the COVID Thunderdome era. Do you know, I really liked Sami's character at this time. It's just a shame there was no like real end goal with this. I remember when they did like the mockumentary with all the things that Sami was crying conspiracy about. It was awesome stuff. It was great TV. It was really like Sami's elevation as a heel. I think that was like the best time for him. I feel like as well at this time Kevin was taking a bit of a back burner, right? He wasn't doing very much. I guess he had a match with Roman at the Royal Rumble, but I mean, when doesn't he have a match with Roman at the Royal Rumble? And yeah, like I think he had a couple of like decent matches that year, but I don't know. He wasn't really in like the main event, and even the matches with Roman and stuff, he wasn't being considered like a threat or the main guy. Although I think that was the match with Roman that had like the handcuff spot at the stage, and Paul Heyman and Roman couldn't get the handcuffs off, and it almost cost Roman like the match, which was, yeah, as botches go, not a good one. But anyway, I decided to do actually the Elimination Chamber venue this time. Sami going for the suicide dive and being met with a kendo stick. But yeah, I decided to actually do the Elimination Chamber venue this time, although in hindsight, since it's an Extreme Rules match, I probably could have chosen the Extreme Rules arena. I don't know why I didn't. But here we are, finally fulfilling the promise of the Elimination Chamber venue, I guess. The whole point of this is to play the main event, or a main event, in every WWE game. So, yep, this is the Elimination Chamber main event right here. Sami with the reversal, taking Kevin out with the candlestick, but refusing to use it, interestingly enough. Bear in mind, there is nothing the ref can do about these weapons. Sami and Kevin are free to use whatever weapons they like, just like this weekend at Elimination Chamber. They can use whatever they want in their unsanctioned match. Which, by the way, if you're wondering, oh, package pile driver? Package slam. I don't know what it's called, but package slam is what I'm calling it. Oh, close one. That was a too sweet from the crowd there. But yes, in real life, they are... Oh, stunner. All right, that fucking... I'm trying to put on, like, longer matches here, and they're just not... Sami, please kick out. Oh, Sami kicking out at, like, 2.999, repeating. In real life, the match this weekend is, of course, an unsanctioned match, and knowing these two, God knows what we're going to get up to in that match. I think it's going to be insane. And I know a lot of people aren't excited to see Sami and Kevin again because they have faced each other a lot over the years, but you know, Rock and Austin face each other tons, Brett and Shawn face each other a lot, Randy Orton and Cena face each other a ton, Edge and John Cena face each other non-stop for like 2 years straight. Like, these things happens with feuds, and I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm very excited to see what they can do in a no DQ match. Much like in real life, Kevin could just smash a candlestick like that over Sami's big hairy dome. Kevin kind of getting the offense here, double stomp on Sami. We've seen a little bit of Extreme Rules offense here as Kevin hits the running splash. If Kevin is able to win here, though, it looked like he was on a stretch of just absolutely dominating Sami, but when we hit 2K18, Sami was not fucking around. He won that table match with speed. He then won a ladder match even quicker. And before I can even finish my point, Kevin Owens equalizes in this video or tournament, whatever you want to call it. Kevin Owens taking the win and equalizing in this tournament, winning this Extreme Rules match, which means that we are even going into WWE 2K23. Before we could even get started in 2K23, the action has started backstage. I didn't even get to set up the match and they just started brawling. They couldn't help themselves. What can I say? This, of course, is WWE 2K23. I ran out of match types and had to use a backstage brawl. But here we are in the backstage brawl. Kevin Owens with the Just Keep Fighting branding, and this is, of course, Sami Uso. Although saying that, wasn't it 23 that they main evented WrestleMania? I'm pretty sure it was 2023 that the two of them main evented WrestleMania against the Usos. But not here, they didn't. Not here in this tournament. Of course, Kevin Owens now equalizing in 2K22, so really this could be the deciding factor. We're either going to have a decisive winner with two people getting the next two wins, or we're going to even out and there won't be a winner. I should probably do a tie, but I don't know what to do the tie in. I will be playing every single 2K game. It's funny actually, because when I was looking at 2K18, I think it was, there was a new backstage brawl mode in 2K18, and I thought, I should probably use the backstage arena at some point. But like, 2K have really not added many match types to these games. If they do, they just add like one new match type. I genuinely think that between like 18 and 19 they added like a new backstage area or something. I can't remember. And it's a little, I don't know, it's a little disappointing. I know there's only so many match types that you can do, but I would have liked to have seen some other variants. Saying that though, 2K23 and 4 do have pretty good backstage brawls. However, 2K24 needs to be an unsanctioned match. Oh, Kevin with that package kind of knee slam. I don't know what to call it. Does it have a name? This is just constant DDTs. If you're like me and you really like the technical behind the scenes stuff, apparently this backstage brawl and that big block of stuff in the middle there, that actually informed the team on how to do things like war games, which is really interesting. In fact, the backstage brawl, that little ring section there, is actually the precursor to the underground match that appears in 2K25 as well. The developers have said that that specific area in the backstage brawl has helped them understand ways that they can develop new fighting areas in the WWE games, and I think that's really, really interesting. That such a small, inconspicuous thing in a backstage brawl ends up being like the whole reason that War Games exists, Underground exists. And in 2K25 you have the WWE Archives backstage brawl, and that has like a ring with no ropes on it as well. So it's all connected in this really cool little funny way. I did see an interview with I think it was Lionel Jinx. Blue Thunder Bomb to Kevin. Basically their design philosophy is, what can we design now that will help us in the future? And they were saying that things like the backstage brawl helped them develop things like War Games the next year, and then helped them develop NXT Underground the next year. So it's curious to see how they're kind of passing things forward. And I guess the ambulance match and the casket match informed the same thing, because they are the same match in weird, funny ways. Kevin getting DDT'd on the backstage boxes there, busting him wide open. I guess Sami's actually at a disadvantage because his finisher requires the ropes. But I guess he could just do a running boot, and that would probably just count as well. This seems like a pretty even match. I've been talking complete shit over it. I'm so sorry that you have to hear my nothingness. But Sami, oh, with the knee smash. Kevin taking out Sami's knees. He can't hit that big boot if he's not got legs, man. Oh, another DDT. This whole match is just DDTs. This is like DDT mania over here. Oh, Kevin with the chair shot to end the match, which puts Kevin at the advantage for 2K24, where we will decide the winner or even it out. Now, that's just a stalemate, I guess. But they will be competing in a last man standing match. As we move into the 2K24 finale, I think it's good at this point just to recap exactly how we got here. We started with an epic 2K16 match with, honestly, pretty good match pacing. But Kevin Owens coming out on top with 2 pop-up powerbombs and getting the win at the start of this tournament. In 2K17, Kevin Owens demolished Sami Zayn in the Hell in a Cell, although with an exposed turnbuckle pad. Who would have thought that that would be the deciding factor? And then in 2K18, the surprise, Sami Zayn not fucking about and just getting a quick win against Kevin Owens in a tables match. Then Sami Zayn continuing the winning trend, trying to even up the score in a quick ladder match. Sami Zayn coming out the decisive victor there. Moving into 2K22, we saw a cage match, which was kind of supposed to be longer than it was, but Sami won that very quickly. Then moving into the new generation 2K22, Kevin Owens wins the Extreme Rules match with the help of the trusty kendo stick. And before the match could even get started in 2K23, the assault, the backstage assault, Kevin Owens laying out Sami with a chair, both bloodied, but Kevin Owens came out on top in 2K23. Now we move into the closest I can possibly get to an unsanctioned match in 2K24. We have returned to Perth, Australia, Optus Stadium, where we are going to witness the 2K24 finale. Wow, double champion from the Royal Rumble video, Kevin Owens. I totally forgot that we had done that. What version of Sami Zayn do we get? Oh, we get Sami Uso just about. Or this is like just after the Uso stuff. But yes, this is Sami Zayn in Perth, Australia against Kevin Owens in a last man standing match, which is the closest I can get to an unsanctioned match in this game. Gonna have to turn off the... There we are. So I don't know how everyone feels about 2K24. I actually really like 2K24. I think that the 2K games are on a pretty good trajectory. I think it's such a great step forward for all the 2K games. I mean, 2K22 is obviously so good as well, but moving forward into 3 and 4, I just think they've been like really good improvements to the point where I'm starting to build up quite a lot of trust with 2K. And I'm really excited for 2K25. I mean, that's how we've started this channel, and we've been promoting the hell out of 2K25. I'm not even promoting it like I'm on the payroll. I'm just promoting it because I love WWE 2K. Like, I love these games, and well, like 2K has its problems for sure, right? And the games have been iffy. 2K20 is a great example. But 2K24 is great, and 2K25 is looking also great, and some really great improvements there. So yeah, I'm going to stop ranting now. Let's just continue watching the match. So this is Elimination Chamber in Optus Stadium. Optus Stadium, is that what it's called? It's in Perth, Australia. It's a mod from last year's Elimination Chamber, with Sami and Kevin taking the fight outside of the ring. This match can only end when one person cannot stand up. They cannot physically move for a 10 count. Now, it can happen anywhere in the arena. It can happen at the stage. It can happen in the crowd. It can happen in the ring. It can happen anywhere. But all it takes is just one big move. One of them has to be down. One of them has to be down for 10 count. One of them has to be down for a referee 10 count. And that's all the referee's there for. The referee cannot enforce any rules. All he's contracted to do, all he's paid to do, is count to 10. And that's all he needs to do. So far, Sami and Kevin going at it. Oh, huge a snap German suplex, no less. Kevin remembering, oh man, Sami put me through a table with that exact move, just about. Referee Rod Zapata, I think his name, he thought Kevin was out from that German suplex. He also thinks he's out from this forearm, but I think Kevin's going to get up from that. I mean, okay. Hey, if we're going to go MMA, if they want to shoot a fight and Kevin gets knocked out with a forearm, then them's the rules, you know? Oh, against the apron there. You'll notice that whenever they leave the ring, the referee goes with them, and that's because, as I said, there is no upholding any rule in this match. All the referee has to do is count to 10. It doesn't matter where it is. It can happen outside the ring. It can happen right here. Sami out from that DDT. Kevin going back in the ring, I think he thinks this is it. But Sami says no. Sami is getting up as Kevin taunts him on the corner post there. I don't think Kevin realized that Sami is going for a kendo stick, and then we saw the kendo stick. Oh, huge drop kick from Kevin. That was a pretty sick looking drop kick. We saw the kendo stick get used in the 2K22 Extreme Rules match where Kevin won. He can do the same thing again. Oh, he's going for a shot there, but Sami able to, oh, bounce off the ropes onto a springboard DDT onto the kendo stick. Oh, last man standing matches are painful in this game. Holy shit. That's more like it. That's very similar to the move that Sami put Kevin through a table with in 2K18. Sami taunting Kevin, but honestly, that kind of stirred Kevin up. Drop kick from Sami. Maybe a last man standing match was a bad idea. Wow, Sami not even waiting for Kevin to get up. He just straight up picked him up. Kevin going for a pop-up powerbomb, perhaps? No, just ducking him, throwing him over. All right. Kevin with the package slam. I need to find out what that name's called. It's not the package power driver, but package slam. It is a signature from Kevin, so it could, in fact, spell the end for Sami Zayn. If that's the case, if Kevin wins this match, Kevin has won the majority of these matches. At the moment, Stunner taking out Sami Zayn. That that could be it. Kevin reveling in the fact that he has potentially won this match if Sami can't get up. 8, 9, 10. Oh, and Sami standing up at the end of this match in potentially like a revolt, as it were. But Kevin getting the win, which means that Kevin has come out on top in this tournament. He has won the majority of matches by 1. And I mean, like, skin of his teeth win here. But Kevin is your winner. So we have put Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn in every WWE 2K game that they appear in, and Kevin Owens came out the victor. But who's going to win this weekend? If you're excited for the match, pop a comment down below who you think is going to win this weekend. What was your favorite game from this tournament? And if you like what you saw, please consider liking and subscribing. I really enjoy putting these videos together. And that's going to be us for today. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.